That's Pete Coors and Guy McEndaffer from the Western Stock Show Association Board, and we're here this morning at the 114th National Western Stock Show with Ron Rutan and Kevin Mears, who've come here from Ohio with all their cattle. And gentlemen, how's everything gone this year for you?
It's going absolutely great. We've had a good show. Always have a lot of good hospitality here, and it's a show we always look forward to every year. This is the show I live for, year in and year out.
You're working, but you're having fun too.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So how long have you been coming to this show?
Probably 1968 would have been the first show, best my memory gets it.
So you've been coming here a long time. Kevin, what's important about coming to the National Western?
Well, that's a great question. And for me, coming here, my first time was 1994. Walking down there in the yards on that overpass where you walk through and look down the pens, I really can't think of another place in the world that would have affected American agriculture and the beef industry, the genetics that hit from pasture to plate, any other place more than the yards and the hill, the National Western, Denver, Colorado.
So it's well worth your time to come here to Colorado all the way from Ohio.
It's more than worth the time. It's so educational here. You know, and back when I was a young guy, you read all the breed ads and all the names, and you could walk through the yard and people were always so cordial, easy to meet. I mean, it was so educational. Meet all the big elite names at that time. You know, as a young guy, I was really shy, and I still am basically. But you know, you could walk through that yard and these guys would come out of their pens to meet you. You know, super, super friendly. I love this place.
Well, it's fun to go through the yards. I think a lot of people think that stock show is just rodeo, but what really happens here is out in the yards.
Oh yeah, you bet, you bet. Just the contacts you'll meet and helping Ron here, you know, it's oftentimes we just have to give up on him and do our jobs because he knows 150, 200 people from here to the yards. It takes him an hour and a half to get anywhere because he stops and talks to lifelong acquaintances. You know, some of them he met their dad or granddad here or showed cattle with them. It's kind of like a family atmosphere. The show stock or livestock industry is a very fraternal organization, just in terms of the family atmosphere. And here's another great thing about these people showing cattle. Well, my stepdaughter's in college now, and I guarantee you she can travel anywhere in the country. She breaks down, I'll know a breeder within an hour that could help her out. That's just the way the family is of show cattle people in our industry.
That's fantastic. Well, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on out here, and we're going to have new yards and a new livestock barn. And how do you feel about all these changes going on?
Progress is progress. That's the best I can answer it, I guess. You know, you have to update at some point. You know, that's just the bottom line to it.
Our facilities were getting a little tired, I think.
Yes.
Well, what I was going to add is the old saying, change isn't always progress, but progress always involves change. And anything to make it better, to put our industry in a more positive light.
How's it been this year for you guys with this kind of stretching out the stockyard?
Well, it really hasn't affected us much here on the hill, I guess, as far as what we do.
For my friends and the people down there exhibiting in the yard cattle, it's the changes are seamless. And really, from Aaron Dorsey at the top that we work on the livestock side, to the people parking the cars, to the people helping us get to our pens, it's top notch. There's no place we'd rather show in terms of hospitality and the environment and the people than right here in Denver at the National Western. The hashtag is the best 16 days in January. Ron and I would probably argue the best 16 days of the year.
So when you come to the National Western for your marketing, where do you rate the National Western Stock Show coming here of all the other shows you go to as far as marketing your cattle here?
Well, there's nowhere else is close. How's that? Yeah, nowhere else is close.
For marketing genetics, marketing embryos, marketing semen, east of the Mississippi, our focus is a little different than west of the Mississippi. West of the Mississippi, it's all about raising bulls and putting power and pounds on those cows from a bull standpoint, where we don't have the opportunity to sell and offer bulls east of the Mississippi because everybody wants to farm. Here it's cow country and ranch country, and this is a great place to offer those genetics.
Good.
We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for coming and helping make this the greatest show in the world.
Thank you.